I'm Rosalind Towns, Global Studies major here at Auburn Hills campus at OCC.
My name is Cutzi. I'm in the ESL classes, so I'm so happy to stay with Rosiland because at home I can't speak with nobody because I speak all the time with my family in Spanish and my friends are from Mexico. So I needed to practice my English with somebody else. So I decided to go to this opportunity. So Rosiland was my partner in all this time, and she's beautiful. She's so nice and kind, and I felt all the time like my friend. So she was patient with my English. If I sometimes have a problem to speak about something, she say, "Okay, no problem. You want to say this?" And I say, "Okay," and I feel relaxed. I'm a little bit nervous right now because everybody look at me, but when I talked with her, was like a normal, my friend, like my friend.
It is like a friend. It was like an immediate friendship.
Yes.
Very effortless. The connection was immediate. Um, Cutzi's open-hearted and sincere, and open-heartedness takes bravery, and so I was really drawn to that. And so it was very easy to engage with each other. I think it's just as she said, because whatever made her, wherever she was not quite so sure, I would just say, "Do you mean so and so?" And she was like, "Yeah, that's it." So I said, "Well, then you'll have to incorporate that thought in that way when you think in Spanish." And so we would laugh about it, and that was the other part is we kept it very lighthearted. It's just don't sweat the small stuff. And I think because we both brought that to the table, it's just been very easy. We had to persevere because her daily life issues intruded upon our coming together, and then mine intruded upon our coming together. But we did come together, and when we did, it was just like we had been coming, meeting the whole time. So it's been a great experience. I wanted to participate in the Conversation Partners because I am a global studies major, and every opportunity that I can get to engage with someone from a different culture, I want to do that. And that all started within my own community. We have a lot of immigrants, and you can tell that they're gentle, that they're kind, but they're skittish, they're standoffish. And I just want to be able to approach them in a way that makes them feel like they're talking with someone at home more than our individualistic kind of persona that we have here in the United States.
It sounds like you could start a conversation partner program in your own community.
That's a great idea, because we do have a community center where we could do that. That's a good idea. It's a really good idea.
Promote this program college-wide. Benefits.
It's an opportunity. Don't see it as something that's mandated or difficult, or I just really don't know if I can do that. But just do it. What does Nike say? Just do it, because you'll be blessed. You'll be pleased with yourself, and you will feel accomplished. That you've gone outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah, sometimes I think I'm mom, so sometimes I say I have a lot of things to do, but you need to give you the time for you to say, I need to do this for me, for myself, to learn more and make an stop because you are important. And many times I have fear to talk with somebody else, and I say, no, I don't need, I need to feel free to speak with somebody else, but you need to go out to this comfortable zone and say, go, push. and we we have a beautiful time together talking about our life, personal life, and also with the school. So it's like at the end you became like a friend and a friendship, a fresh friendship. And I decided to do this with a person not very young, because I say probably sometimes the young people don't offend. It's like I love to talk with everybody, but at this time I decided to talk with somebody else that not younger than me. I decided like my age or probably like somebody. So when I met Rosiland, I said, oh my goodness, she's like a diamond inside.
Oh.
I wrote an essay from her in my class of in writing, and when I met her, she's so beautiful inside and outside. She has a lot of things to know, and I admire her life. I admire how she is and why she is here. I will cry, I always cry, but when she talked to me about her life, it's like, oh, my goodness, it's amazing why she is here. And I want to keep on studying and studying again, and doesn't matter your age, you need to do it.
She's done all these amazing things already with her life, and it's just very interesting how you have to take one step back to take two steps forward.
So you're
Because
both-
once,
you're
yeah,
both
so we're both
appreciating-
each other's,
Right,
yeah, each
that
other's.
At any point in life, we can try new things, learn new languages.
Yeah, that's
embark on
exactly
new
right.
careers.
That's exactly right. Because I've had the opportunity to do some things that were pretty cool, but recognizing that it's not over. And I just saw where Oakland County is putting on a virtual workshop for employers that will include those who are new to the nation, those with disabilities, and those who are mature employees.
You'll have to share this.
Say,
Yeah.
No, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and this is what it's coming to, because in one of my classes the kids were saying, we're just ready to get rid of the baby boomers. I was like, sorry, we're here to stay, because they can do the heavy lifting, but they need the experience, so that, because there is experience is very, very valuable. So
Wisdom,
yes.
the wisdom,
your patience.
the patience, the insight, the intuition, the discernment. Yeah, you need that.
How do you want to go forward with your CPP friendship now that we're not taking your log anymore? You don't need it for extra.
Exactly. I do think we do intend to at least have a Starbucks at least once, and I know this great pastry shop on Telegraph and 15, authentic French pastry shop that I'd like to take her to, and she probably has her cuisine that she wants me to partake of. So yeah.
What's the pastry shop called?
It's called Genevieve and Pierre Genevieve.
And Cutzi spent time studying in France,
Yes.
Yes.
teaching in a French lycée. in
Yes.
Mexico City.
Mexico.
So what are you going to cook for Rosalind?
I don't know, Rosiland. I can cook. Probably you like pozole. What do you think? Pozole is good. You don't like?
If you say it's good,
It's
I'll
good.
try it.
Everything is really good.
Mexicans don't
Mexican
make
food.
bad food.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not healthy sometimes. Or really
well,
good.
yeah, it's probably a new category of soul food for me.
Yeah.
And what would you want to cook for Cutzi?
Probably collard greens, which I do a phenomenal job with. Candied sweet potatoes, And I like to do a cream style corn fresh off the cob.
Okay, well, I hope we all
Sounds
get
nice.
invited to this.
I love to fry chicken, but I do very, very seldom now, because it's just for obvious reasons. But I do like to cook.
We want to keep you around.
Yeah. And so we had, we just made a pact, my husband and I, that, yeah, if we're going to keep doing what we're doing, we have to sacrifice some things. So fried chicken was one of them.
And what would your advice be for us going forward with this program? How can we keep this going?
Oh, just keep doing what you're doing, because it's beneficial. It's really beneficial, because I had the good fortune to not only meet Cutzi, but Tatiana. Tatiana, I did my cultural interview with Tatiana from Colombia.
From our
So
class.
yeah.
So that's really cool.
Yeah,
And
so
one time
yeah,
exchange.
and a young woman full of vim, vigor, and vitality. And I said, well, how did you get your parents to let you come to America alone? She says, well, they were all for it. They worked with me to make it happen. So that was very insightful.
And Cutzi, would you any advice for Sharon and me?
No, it's really nice that job that are you doing, because it's like I think it doesn't matter. Now I can tell you, it doesn't matter the age at the end. You can choose whatever age do you want. But because at the end we are humans. You learn I'm learn from the babies to the old people. So it doesn't matter the age. But it's really nice to talk with somebody else that is patient with you. I think is an important thing that the people that will do this need to be patient, because we need patience when we are talking. So it's like when you are with a baby, you need to have patience with that baby. It's like I am a baby, Rosiland. In English, I'm a baby. So it's my mom, and she's so nice with me.
There is a thing in ESL, I think in any language acquisition,
Yes.
that having a maternal figure is really important in language acquisition, because how do we learn our first language? From our mothers, right?
Yes.
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 So when I was an exchange student in Italy, I was very, very, very close to my host mother, and
Yes.
still try to talk
Yes.
to them and keep in touch with my host family.
Yeah.
But the role of the
Yes.
host mom or a good friend who
Good
it doesn't
friend.
have to be a woman.
Yes.
And
No.
she doesn't have to
It
be
doesn't
older
matter.
than you, but
Yes.
There's something about
Yes.
that bond.
The
Right?
bond.
Yes. With the people that can help you, that put you in a nice form to learn the language. When I learned French, it was the same. I have to talk with somebody else that were patient with me.
Yes.
Because it's normal when you are learning something, whatever it does, you need to practice, and be patient with yourself first.
Have humor,
Yes, yes,
not be afraid of it.
yes,
Sense
yes,
of humor is
yes.
very important.
And something that I need to tell about Rosiland, and this was really nice for me, was that in the middle we talk about our faith, and was really nice to find somebody like Rosiland in that point, because we understand that the faith is all kind of thoughts, and was really nice how we could
Share that
share.
commonality
Yes, it's like a
having belief
Rosiland is
is-
really, you have a wisdom in that area. It's like a
Yeah, I've had a lot of learning experiences.
yes, yes,
you
like
know, you don't come to it overnight. It's really a determination, a steadfastness of saying, I know that there's something greater, and I'm going to spend my life pursuing that.
yes,
Sort of an all-encompassing.
And that's it's a lifestyle.
Right,
yes,
right.
yes,
It illuminates, or animates what you do.
Exactly.
Any choice you make.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, underpins it, undergirds it, however you want to say it. But that's the thing that bolsters me.
Are you
Yeah.
a poet?
No,
You have a way with words.
you know, as a kid, while my sisters and brothers were outside playing, you know, as kids are due, I would be in the house reading. I mean, just voraciously. So.
It has
Yeah.
far-reaching implications.
Yeah, I remember Mary telling, I call her Mary, but Professor Moon saying, Rosalind, these questions are big words. You need to change these words. And I was like, I said, okay. I said, but in my conversations with the email conversations, we're communicating very well, so I just don't think it is.
need to dumb it down.
But you're the. I don't think I need to, but you're the professor. Okay, okay.
I guess we're not accustomed to having such brilliance.
She's.
So what next for you two? Tell us your plans. I know a bit about where Cutzi's going next.
I am enrolled in 2 classes for the summer, and then my expectation is to do a final 2 in the winter, in the fall. But in the meantime, I'm looking to for either a volunteer opportunity or an employment opportunity that will give me exposure to immigrants. It could be women. I've for years before the pandemic, I served at the Oakland County Jail and worked with a lot of women who were really marvelous in and of themselves, had just made a mistake, and saw the fruit of just giving someone a different perspective. You know, we all need a different perspective because we hear so much about you're not this, you're not that, you can't do this, you can't do that. And yet, when someone comes and you sense their authenticity about you have a lot more going for you than you realize, and this is how you can get to that, it's rewarding in and of itself. And so since that time, that's when I've really wanted to become involved in the nonprofit sector because, and so that's what made me do the global studies. They said because it prepares you for that. So I want to move forward with that.
Your volunteer work at the jail.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like being a CPP partner. Just having the time and patience to be with someone.
Yeah,
that
and
you might not otherwise get a chance to be.
exactly. That was I missed that. That's one thing I do miss is not doing that. But of course, once the pandemic hit, it just changed the whole dynamic of how those volunteer opportunities are available.
How safe they are.
Yeah, and how safe they are. Yeah, yeah.
Would you, and if you have the time, when they
Yes, as a matter of fact, I thought about just making that phone call to see where they're at with that now, because and it's funny how a lot of people who I thought would really want to participate with me in that, they were like, nah, I don't think so.
there's boundaries that people. Right,
Yeah, but it's a missed opportunity.
Right, absolutely. That's brilliant. And Cutzi, I know a little bit about where you're going next.
Next is I'm finished ESL classes. I think I want to make a composition, but first I want to make an certification in Montessori for Montessori, became a Montessori teacher because I want to teach Spanish in a Montessori kinder. So I need that certification to give that classes, and it's.
How long is that program?
The program is it's a summer, and then 1 year in a.
Student teaching.
No, a year is like a practice. For practicum teaching, and then I will get my certification after a year.
So you'll start that this summer?
This summer, I start this summer, and then after a year, I will have my certification, hopefully.
You will definitely have it.
Yeah, ojalá.
You will definitely
But I'm so happy to having here and met my teacher. She is like I appreciate all the time you are like that example, good example of love to teach to somebody else. Because when you teach, you need to teach with love, and you do all the time that with love, and smile all the time. Doesn't matter what you living, but all the time you are smiling and give love with your words.
I try.
Yes,
Some days are
always,
easier than
always
others.
are you doing that, and it's an amazing that I have met you.
Likewise. I love
Yes,
having you as a
yeah,
student.
you are
And you can
so
take
nice.
Sharon for composition.
Composition. Next time.
We're a good tag team.
You will see. I need help. But you are very patient. All the time you try to encourage all the students to be better.
Well, I feel like we all share a common philosophy that whatever you do, do it with love and patience and
Yes,
be all
yes,
in.
yes,
Yes,
yes, yes, yes.
indeed.
At the end, life is that, I think so. It's be patient and give love
With yourself
Yes,
and others.
yes,
in the first
yes.
time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We might ask you to come do this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.